Hiya, and welcome back to Monster Village. The game that teaches us that... Sure, let's go with that. I'm not going to read it out loud, but yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, Jin Booba. Anyways, let's just hop right in. Leia stomped off the house and slammed the door, leaving me and Jin standing there. The house shakes a bit from the slam. Move around and stand in front of Jin, his face showing the sad look in his eyes. Asher, I'm sorry. It's pull-ups. It's okay. I didn't know I was doing this much damage to you. No! You're not. I just panicked and... Jin? Other laptop? What the ever-loving fuck do I keep saying? No update. I will give you pets, though. Jin... yeah? After listening to their conversation, my mind now races with a lot of questions. I don't think it's right anymore to wait for what's going to happen. What happened with the guild? Jin hesitates, rubbing his fingers as usual. It's the same stance as he had when we first met. Take your time. Jin takes a deep breath. Then silence again. I'm sorry, I just don't feel comfortable yet. It's okay. We can talk later if you need some time. Give him the laptop. And I'd probably turn to dust. Thank you. Let's talk about something else. Maybe that can help. It was something holding you up earlier? Sorry about that. The elder asked for some help earlier on moving things. The housekeeper said he was looking for weights. That might have been my fault. Huh? I mentioned about working out yesterday to the housekeeper, and I guess he tried to find some weights. Why does he have weights? I was gonna ask you. I thought it was used by the elder. Here, let me help you with your inspection. You said you still need to check the hole, right? Yeah, I still need to... Jin then looks up with a panic. Sir! Jin pushed me down on the floor, my head hitting the wooden platform. Took a while to get my senses back together, but I also felt my right hand being held down. Asher? Are you okay? Oh. When I open my eyes, I find Jin covering me with his entire body. You shouldn't move. What? The wood on the roof fell on my back. If you move, I might crush you. That's bad, isn't it? What can we... Just wait for a bit. Jin's breathing gets muffled as he tries to regain his strength. Sweat drips on my face as he looks at me with worry and pain. My heart beats. I feel scared. I'm scared for him. I'm sorry. No, it's my fault. But you're getting crushed because of me. Your best friend got angry because of me. I am ruining you because of me. Stop! Ugh! Jin! His pained face makes me scared. My eyes start to show even more worry for the man who protected me. I was supposed to be a guild member. I was supposed to be the one to save him. I'm fine. I can handle this. Just keep talking, it helps me. My breathing becomes erratic as I try to think of something to tell him. I don't want to make him think about what just happened or sounding sorry for each other. He doesn't need that right now. Come on, think! Asher! I need to do something for him. The panic of not being able to do anything took over me, so I just raised my hand to his face, cupping his cheek. Jin looks surprised, but I feel more calm doing this. He leans into my palm, almost brushing his scales on my hand. I've never seen him so cute like this. I can't think of anything but this. It's okay, thank you, Asher. But after what happened earlier, even after what I did, why did you do this? I don't know. You're patient with me, understanding, and you never left me even if I had nothing to say. I am sorry for Lei. She's actually very nice and kind. It's fine. She was protecting you from someone she doesn't know anything about. I should be sorry for not making an effort to meet everyone. I should have introduced you before if I only did that. I waved my hand in response. I still need to take responsibility. I'm an outsider. I need to earn their trust like I earned yours. She might get angry again, and I'll be fine. I have you with me, after all. I chuckled softly. And you're not weird. You're responsible, hardworking, and you even just saved me just now. I closed my eyes and take a deep breath. Once I was better and calm, I continued. How can I not love someone like that? Love? We fucked up. Ah! Sorry! I guess I got blurted out and... What? Did something hurt, or... No, I just feel embarrassed. But thank you. Jin showed me a smile, making my heart beat faster. This man has captured my heart and attention the entire time I've been with him. I just keep thinking he might need me. But I think I'm starting to might need him. We did not. You're right. We didn't fuck up. I'm just realizing that now. I smile back, feeling content of what we talked about. I think Jin is liking me even more. Yay! I think I need to get up. But being honest, I don't want to. Me either. But we had to move since he was still carrying a lot of weight on his back. In one movement, he moved and placed the wooden log from his back onto the floor. Even after almost crushing his back, his strength still impresses and amazes me. Once he was finished moving everything, he fell and sat down with a thud. I'm sorry if it took a while. It's fine. If it were me, it would be even longer. I should be sorry I wasn't able to help. Are you okay? I am. Thank you for saving me. I didn't do much. Jin, come on. You basically saved me from a falling log. Any human would be damaged heavily from that. If anyone was not helping, it was me. See, even you can't deny it. I promise I'll try to be more useful. I don't want to keep being a burden to you. Okay. Jin went swelling moved. I guess the log hurt him more than we expected. Here, let me help. Let's get you back home. I can handle myself. I don't want to worry everyone. But... it's okay. Can I at least come with you so I can help you if you fall? Okay. I helped Jin get back up on his feet while we head towards the construction site. Jin was trying to walk it off, but I can clearly tell he's struggling. He isn't limping, but his walking speed is basically that of an old man. Once we arrived, he asked me to sit on that familiar tree stump. How are you doing? I'm okay. You can leave me here. You know I can't do that. I am too worried, Jin. Sorry! I just need to rest. I'll stay here with you to at least keep you company. Whenever I get hurt during training, it feels nice to know I have someone I can talk to. You get hurt during training? It's not easy, but we need to do it if we are to get out there, just full of monsters. Trust me, if you went through the training I had, might have passed with flying colors. Really? What do you do? I guess one of them is actually
It's time to
crafting
drink
mastery.
water.
Might be perfect for it. Crafting?
It's time to drink water.
Adjust myself so I get more comfortable.
It's time to drink water.
Oh my god!
It's time to drink water.
Hi, bot. Hi. Oh, thank you, Amethyst. Thank you. We appreciate you. Crafting? Judging from your face, I can assume you like crafting, but what I'm talking about is crafting tools. I don't even know this, but we can only carry so many items, so we need to be smart on where to get items and know how to use it. Making something from nature is crafting. Here. I noticed it before when I was sitting at this area that there is a little bundle of sleeping herbs growing. Picked one up and squeezed it in my hand. The cooling smell of a drop of herbal liquid immediately made Jin wary of it. This is sleeping herb, and squeezing it can produce a potent sleeper agent. We often use these in traps or tools to help us against some monsters. Ironically, some of our research are trying to find a way to add this to modern medicine. If they can only stay awake while working with it. But how did you know I like crafting? Whenever I see you work, it's always so intently and accurately. You have an amazing eye for detail. Thanks! Feeling better? Yeah, but I still think I should go back alone. Huh? It's not what you think. I just feel like I don't want the chief to worry, and... Are you sure? Yeah, I just need some proper rest. If you insist, but I'll look for you tomorrow. Okay. Good night, Jin. And please take care of yourself. I will. Thank you. I leave him on the stump as I go back home, waving back to Jin. I'm not sure if this is the right move, but I really don't want to keep asking Jin over and over. His house is nearby anyway. I can always check him tomorrow. I should get back and rest. I let a huge sighs I end for the day. I almost said cyanide. What the fuck? Jin needs you? Is this game gonna get meta? Is this shit gonna get meta? Hang on, I'll be right back. But is this gonna get meta? I want another Doki Doki Literature Club. And I'm back. Woke up a bit earlier than usual, so I wasn't really able to get some proper sleep last night after what happened. But thank you for the raid. In the end, I just stayed in for a few hours doing more sketches in my logbook. Stopped sketching and looked over the window and see the usual villagers roaming about, doing the usual stuff. Seems they are much busier today compared to before. Hear about Jin a lot, but thinking about the confrontation with Leia yesterday. I know I told him I'll check up on him, but I think I'm more scared about Leia. What will she do to me if she finds out that her best friend got her protecting me? No. Regardless, I should see Jin right now. I'm way too worried, and I am more scared than ever about him. With how much he acted yesterday about his injuries, he is probably working right now. I need to check on him. I placed all my materials inside my bag again and stood up. I really think Jin needs me. Every step I take feels heavier. I know this feeling too well. Oh no. Reminds me of my time as a trainee. My first quest is to get herbs in an open field. But there was a miscalculation. There was a wyvern flying around. Remember, it was a... Hey. Raphaelos! I have a name, you know. Or since you're dating my brother, did you forget? Sorry, I was just... thinking. Yeah. Not really good with these things, but you should go check on him. I know, but nothing unless it's a different butt. Leo. I'll stop, but I am serious here. Ever since you came here, Bo's looked more chipper and talking more to everyone. Really? Even the chief had to keep an eye on the guy just to make sure he's doing fine. But I heard what happened with Leia. You did? The queen had always been loud. Now I was just across the bridge when me and my brother were hearing shouts. So as the bigger and, dare say, hotter... Leo! Don't worry about it. But I was saying, I just told him I'd cover all his work if he can check on you. Can't help but worry, too, but I guess he likes shy boys. So take it from someone who acts first before thinking. Go to him and talk to the guy. Can't tell you how much last night he was crying about scaring you. Okay, mate. I've decided. Decided? I still have time for my break. Usually I request a bit of foreplay for this, but... my brother needs you more than needs me, so if you need something to know, I'll answer. Ask away. Well... his measurements? I don't know, but I think his boobs might be bigger than his butt. I didn't need to know that! But I know you're thinking it, and I can't blame you. Those have some big ol'... how do you pronounce... Hungara cougars. Humongous What? The badonkadoners. He does have some big ol' Hungara cougars. Humongous hungalom ganonanelongus. I don't know how to say that. Let it go, Asher. He is his brother. I am so curious about Jin, and maybe this will give me an idea. That's horrible. Girl just say he got melons for day. He does. He has giant titties, is what he's trying to say. Just squeeze his boobies. Is Jin and Leia... Now hold your cum there, Asher. You know, there are many ways to say shut up, including just saying shut up. Oh. Greatest line ever. Okay. From the moment I've met Jin, he was always fiddling with his fingers. I've met some shy people before, but is Jin always as shy, or is it just with me? It has always been like that. Everyone in the village sometimes think he is acting like a kid on purpose, but I know the guy. Push him hard enough, I sometimes see the chief in his eyes. Oh. But I don't think it's because you're human or anything. It might be that at first, but he did change. There's only a few villagers my brother can actually talk to, and you're one of them. You don't even live here. You opened him up. Thanks, Leo. But it only gets harder from here. He trusts you enough to talk, so you better not rush him or anything. I won't. No. I am serious here. Huh? I know you've only met him for a few days, but he seems pretty attached to you. If you start making him uncomfortable, he'll think it's his fault. I'm saying this as his brother. Be patient with him, because if the word kind is alive, he would favor Jin. I see. And sexy would favor me. I see. What else you want to know about the big guy? Is Jin and Leia... Now hold your cum there, Asher. You know, there are many other ways to say shut up, including just saying shut up. You know I don't really like that. Ugh. What is it then? He and Leia are just best friends. If anything, they're less like lovers and more like siblings. I get a bit jealous when I see them. I sometimes wish me and my brother would be that close, you know? There's nothing happening with him, and besides, Jin only likes guys. Okay. I'll be honest, even I was scared when we first met. Left you with my brother, after all. If I wasn't too busy that day, I would have kept an eye on both of you. The only reason I left you alone is because I guess you have those kind eyes that my brother have. Leo. I understand what the queen was going for anyway, though she's a bit more attack first, questions later kind of gal. No wonder we never saw eye to eye. You two don't get along? Don't worry about that. That's just my own personal story. Maybe another time I would have told you, but this is all about my brother. Okay. She saw an outsider messing with her best friend, so of course the queen had to act. Why do you call her the queen? Oh, it's because the woman gives orders as if she was royalty. At least that's what Koku said to me before. I don't know what a queen does, but I just call her that to piss her off. Oh. I'll just leave it at that for now. But I think I understand the situation better now. I guess I was really just overthinking what they were. My heart feels somewhat lighter now. Though I still have enough time for one more question. I don't know about Jen. I need to ask this one particular question. Oh. That's What do you know? What do you know? I know Jin is not your actual brother, but I guess it's already visible from how you look. What do you mean? What we look like doesn't matter. Eh? You wouldn't know after all. My parents didn't really look like me. They don't? I don't know the details, but we don't always have to look like our parents. My mom looks like Leia, but we aren't related. And my dad kinda looks like Runan, but orange? I ain't smart enough to know what they're called, but they have 2 horns, and kinda look like walking sand. I see. Leo's mother is Rathian Wavarian, but his dad is a sandy-looking Nergigante? Does he mean a Diablos? Regardless of what it is, this is really important information. I should take note of this for future references. So, going back to Jin, all you know is that he's not from here, eh? Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't know about his past either. He kept it to himself, and when the topic is brought up, he just pushes it aside like he forgot. Might have failed as a brother by not asking about it more, but who Jin right now is the brother I love. Either I know his past or his future. It won't change how I love him right now. And you should too. And it feels like something you should ask him directly anyway. Leo, Don't worry about it, mate. I want my brother to be happy. And if it means you get to know about it than me, then it's fine. Go on. I'll make sure to give you both privacy. Just go in our house and talk to him. Thanks, Leo. Will do. I am still unsure about asking him, but right now I want to make sure Jin is alright. Wave Leo goodbye as I rush over to their house to see Jin. The door is open. If I remember correctly, their room is here. Oh god, is his dick out. Jin? Are you in there? I'm coming in. Ah! Jin, are you okay? Why are you up? I'm fine, just... Here, you should sit down. Let me help you. I led Jin towards the bed as he sat down at the foot of it. He has this dejected look to him. Look over his body. Notice some parts of his body were stiff. Oh no. He is still in pain. Jin, is there anything I can do for you? I'm fine. Thank you. Jin. He's holding back on me. He knows he is in pain, but... Took a deep breath and tried to remember what Leo told me earlier. When backed up to a corner, Jin will think it is his fault. I need to be there to stop him from I need to be here to stop him from thinking like that. Jin, you're not fine, but I am fine, so at least let me do what I can as a scrivener to help you. No, it's not much, but I really want to make you happy, so I'll stay here by your side until you're finally comfortable with me. You're not mad at me? Jin, I'm not mad at you. But I just made things worse with Lei, and I just got hurt along with it. I'm just a failure. Jin, I'll make it up to you. I know I'm not as useful as anyone here, but you should just tell me if you're mad or... Jin! I grabbed Jin's cheeks and made him focus on my face. Can't stand anymore. I can't let him tell himself these things. Listen. I don't want you to think about it. I want to tell you right now, I am not mad at you. Jin, I am not mad at you. I am in love with you. Huh? He hasn't even just blurted out, I let go of his face. I can feel my cheeks flush, and I can clearly see Jin is also startled. Any plan we had is out the window. I swallowed my saliva as I sat back down on the floor in front of him. I'm sorry. Thank you. I am in love too. My eyes Jin will remember this. My eyes widen in excitement as I look at his blushing face, his eyes in the brink of tears from embarrassment. I grabbed his hand and held it close. Asher, I'm here for you, Jin. I'm here to listen. I'm here to talk. I leaned in closer to his hand and held it to my head. I gripped it tighter, making him tighten his hold too. So please, stop making fun of the man I love. I'm sorry. I look up to his face. His watery eyes and blushing cheeks makes me want to lean in closer, but you're still in pain. I can tell. You know you can't hide it from someone trained in medical. Is the guild full of humans like you? Guess you mean skilled like me, then there are better ones, but not all are welcoming. Such are humans after all. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. No, it's fine. I know it too well. Huh? Oh, you mean your past. Jin gave a nod, then looking at me intently. Yeah? Take your time, Jin. I want to be more open. Are you sure? You can just rest for now if you're still tired. I want to tell you everything. Why Lei got upset and what I really know. And the chief said it might be better if I open up. Jin, don't push yourself. We can take our time for the entire day. Jin and I had a long talk about himself. I know I didn't ask for it, but he was so keen on opening up to me. Wanted to make sure I know who he is before we get together. Guess he was too scared about his past that he might not be someone who is actually endearing. Our talk ended up taking the entire day until the sun was setting. He had some problems with his memory, but I was able to connect things easier from what I've heard as well, making things more heavy to accept. Wrote down all that I can remember that day on my logbook so I don't forget anything he told me. It started a long time ago, when Jin was not any older than a 6 or 7-year-old child. He lived in the Misty Peaks along with his parents. His father was a human hunter, but his mother was a true Ovarian blessed with the form of Zin Ogre. Jin and his mother lived in secrecy along a hidden path from the waterfall, feeding on the fish, fruit, and the kindness of the wild felines. His father worked as a hunter in a nearby village full of hot springs and tourists. But unlike other hunters, he would only accept small hunts in the Misty Peaks, hunting only small monsters. All his earnings would be to support the family he's made, while hiding from the eyes of the guild. They were a happy family. They loved Jin so much, he wanted him to grow up with an honest life. Jin is actually just a short name for him. He didn't want to use his real name as it was a feeling of shame to himself when he left. The name was given to him by his mother and a blessing from his father. His real name is Jintaro, a name to symbolize compassion for others, but strong and powerful. It's such a wonderful name. It was a miracle he could remember a name that was not used in a long time. His life was perfect the way it was. He had a mother, a father, and a place to call home, but not until one fateful night when he would lose all of that in the blink of an eye. Yukumo Village. Many hunting villages focus on survival and protection from any monster attacks, but Yukumo Village is a different one. Because of the nearby environments, the village profited as a tourist attraction to all, with its healing waters and wonderful beverages. Jin not only heard stories from his father on what it looked like, but I was able to visit it when I was in training. It is a wonderful village with friendly faces and even friendlier locals. But as I said, They were also a tourist attraction with a functioning guild hall. News have spread that the new hunter of the village successfully hunted the Zinogre that was plaguing the village and its cattle for a long time now. In his honor, they plan to hold a festival in the village center along with its residents. Masks would be adorned and many people would visit to experience the fun. With no more threat, his father can bring his son to the festival as a gift for him. Jin was excited. Before the festival, his father made sure to prepare. He already asked his wife to bring Jin nearby the village at a specific time. While he walked, he came by the bulletin with a grim face. As he came closer, there was one quest that nobody has seen before, not until today, a terrifying one to any hunter. The late evening party, the title reads. Tonight will be our festival, but rumors are spreading that 2 monsters will appear. We don't want our festival to be cancelled because of this. Please seek those monsters. Signed, Scarlet Mystery Man. It was already the ominous meaning of the quest that got his senses awake. That was not what feared him right now. Attached was a photo of 2 flying wyverns, symbolizing the sun and the moon. A gold Rathian and a silver Rathalos. Without thinking, he hurriedly ran to where he was supposed to meet his wife and son. Guildarms tried to stop him, but his fear forced him to keep moving. He will not rest until he knows they are safe. Fear gripped his body like no other. All he can do is pray. He is not too late. Jin and his mother were already on his way to the meeting place, wearing their disguises. Jin's mother wore some old armor that his husband brought back, while Jin was wearing a kimono woven from straw. He wore a mask of a Zinogre to better fit his face. It was an ironic but smart idea to make it less noticeable for anyone. As they hurried over to the waterfall, Jin was skipping with excitement. His voice was that of pure happiness with the thought of finally seeing an actual human village. But his mother knew better. Something was wrong. The wildlife. They're all gone. She gripped Jin's hand tighter as she ran back home, fearing something had happened. As a Wyverian, she could sense danger far more accurately than a human. As a true Wyverian, she knows they are the ones that are in danger. Her steps speed up as she pulls her son closer while running. Jin, tears in his eyes, was only able to cry and shout, "Mama! Mama! It hurts! Why are we going back? Papa is waiting for us! Mama!" But his cries fell on deaf ears. Jin didn't know the danger. He knew he was just making it worse. Before long, the silver Rathalos ambushed both of them at the waterfall. Its scales glimmer with blood, its mouth breathing with blue flames. All they could do was run. Run. Run! Run! Jin saw fear that day. Fear for his mother. Fear for himself. When they entered the underground cave, they felt relief they had gotten away. No. No. No! The gold Rathian awaits them in the cave, its eyes filled with anger as it protects its nest from them. Without knowing what to do, they continue to run. The cave was dark. The fire they breathe make it even harder to see. No. They were backed into a cliff. Jin's mother hugged his son, holding his body tightly for the worst as the Rathian shot a ball of fire. Ugh. Flesh. Burning flesh. It reminded Jim the moment that his mother forgot the fish she was grilling. Because it burned, they had to eat bamboo shoots that day. But it was not fish, nor bamboo what Jin smells. It was his father. Jin didn't know what to do but cry. He would not be found. From what I heard, he did not register quests at the guild, so there are no trackers looking for his body. No felines to help him. The Rathalos approaches the two, anger in its eyes. They see them as a threat to their young. Jin's mother didn't know what else to do. She hugged Jin one last time. He was thrown down the cliff, riding the waters far away from the two beasts. And the last time he saw his parents, last memory he saw of his mother, she was standing there, smiling. as she was covered in blue flames. Jin does not remember anything past that. He was just a small child, and he lost his parents in one night. Once he wakes up, he finds himself being carried towards a small village. To his memory, Gerald was the one who saw Jin being carried by the man. Before he passes out again, he noticed two small things. The man was not alone. He was with someone resembling a scrivener. And the man that was carrying him was wearing scarlet. Jin was feeling exhausted going through his thoughts and memories. He passes out on the bed with the injuries he got yesterday, along with a long talk about what's been plaguing his mind for years. I think he needs more than rest. I look out the window and notice the red sky feeling heavier than normal. I stood up softly and covered Jin's body with his blanket. Mama, Pop. Good night, Jin. After what Leia mentioned yesterday and what Jin just explained, I would also have nightmares, but I hope he got a bit of closure opening up to me. I got out of the room and closed the door quietly. I gave a huge sigh and walked into the next room so I can get out with any more distractions. Hey, he's out! Huh? He's the one you mentioned? Huh? Leo and Leia? I think only Leo was here, but Leia? Hey, nice, sneaky. Leo, I swear you fucking... Whoa, no swearing here, Queen. Don't want to suddenly wake your old Jenny. Where's the chief at anyway? I don't know. She's gonna blow. Maybe. Let's all calm down. You don't live here. Go home. Hey, you're talking to my brother's boyfriend. Maybe a little respect. Why would I? Queen, you can hide it all you want, but you know deep down this is your fault, right? Get fucked. Just sit down while waiting for the chief, would ya? You're gonna regret this. Leo then approached me as Leia sat down in one of the chairs in the corner with her arms crossed. Sorry about her, she gets cranky and impatient when it comes to my brother. I'm right here, you brainless seed! Yeah, I was hoping you'd hear. Sorry for the brother. Sorry for the bother. Jin is finally asleep in his room. Got what you asked for? Yeah, I got an answer. I think I understand now why he is so, well, how he has been all this time. Well, tell us. Huh? I kinda promised her you would tell her what happened in there so she won't attack you. Attack me? I didn't say it like that. Hang on, I'm gonna grab something for defense. Self-defense. We need some self-defense. Shit, I don't have much in here for self-defense. Fuck. I have a PS4 controller for self-defense. I am holding a PS4 controller. I will throw it at her. I am holding a PS4 controller. I didn't say it like that. It's not a belt. I didn't feel like grabbing the belt. Just tell us. I think we deserve to know so we can help the guy. I look over at Leo with a confused look. I told you she might be like this, but she has a really good heart. I don't think I have much of a choice anyway. Leo has helped me and he is his brother. Leia might not have had a good impression to me, but Jin looks up to her. Alright, I'm putting the PS4 controller away. Okay. I explained Jin's past to them, making sure to highlight the parts of his family, his nightmares, his worries, and his current mental state. I was originally holding back more information, but Leia kept on persisting that I should not keep any information for myself. Leia then got closer to here, so it was pretty hard explaining things while being intimidated. In the end, I also told them Jin's full name. Leia and Leo were pretty much speechless afterwards. Compared to the time I had with Jin, the explanation this time only took less than an hour to sort it. Look back at them and notice their grim faces. So, that's all I know. Jintaro. I had a feeling it was missing something. You do? She and I have lived here all our lives, and the night he arrived, he was stuttering like he can't say anything. Chief said he panicked back then, so we just accepted his name was Jin. Guess we didn't know he was still talking. A gold Rathian and a silver Rathalos. Leo and Leia looked at each other, thinking about it now. Must be cruel fate to Jin that a Rathalos and Rathian true variant are the ones closest to him. Leo, what happened between us? Put it aside? Yeah, for Ginny. I was thinking the same thing. I'll just be going now, and with you! Asher, right? Yeah? I'm sorry about what happened. It's fine, I could have handled it better too. No! I should have not judged you like that. Ginny needed someone and we couldn't be there, and yet you did in a few days what we in years couldn't. The Queen's right, you know. Are you ever gonna stop calling me that? What? It's a cool nickname! Besides, it was Koku that gave you that nickname. I'm gonna ask him to squash you again. Ah! Why do you know that? Okay. I kid. Good. Asher, can you give us privacy to talk? We need to make sure we do what we can for Ginny. The right way this time. Of course, if you'll excuse me then. I was about to leave the door, Leo grabbed my shoulder. Really? Thanks. You've been a good mate. You're welcome, Leo. I'll leave the rest to you two. They both gave a nod and huff as I left the house. While I was walking back, I can't stop thinking about Jin. Knowing Jin's history, it feels weird. I was dropped a huge amount of information about the guy I cared about the most. After the realization finally sank in, I start to feel lightheaded. The fatigue is starting to drain me. I decided to go home and get some rest, hoping Jin would feel better tomorrow. Haha! It's all about Jin now. Got up from my bed a little later than the day because I felt a bit uncomfortable sleeping. I don't think I did anything too heavy yesterday, but it might just be me feeling a little lightheaded. It was emotionally exhausting yesterday, so I stayed in bed a little longer to recover. I guess it didn't help. Since it is already almost noon, I got up and ate the food that the housekeeper left for me. Tried to savor as much as I can with the last jar of wish jam. For what I remember and what the housekeeper told me, there was a shortage because of some problems on the farm. The flavor tastes weird knowing this is the last bottle. It really might just be because I keep eating it every day. I think I'm still just too exhausted, but I shouldn't be too lazy today either. Need to check on Jin again today just to make sure he's doing better. Tasty! I'll always do that. My feet feel a bit heavy as I walked. I guess after yesterday, I still feel anxious if Jin is alright. Especially since Leo and Leia did say they would be doing something. Now, where are... Leo! Flirt later! Ah! Lay! My mapping! With a bit of panic, I immediately ran towards the commotion. Hey! What happened here? Ah, Asher. Don't worry about it. Look closer and what happened and notice Leo's face is planted in the ground. Notice there are pieces of paper that were torn around Leo's corpse? Is he alive? Is he... Ignore him. My mapping! Sorry, Jenny. I'll take over and just redo the mapping here. What? Jenny, what did I say? You gotta let us handle things if you aren't good yet. I'm better! Hey, you think he looks good to you? I'm gonna save. Oh yeah, he looks really good. Hang on. In the wise words of horror from Beastars, I need to see your penis. Just kidding. He looks really good to me.
Eh?
Huh? Not that kind of looking good. Sure. Wait! That's not what I meant! Flirt at your own time. Y'all making me jealous here. I didn't! I'm flattered, though. Oh. Okay, that's it. We are ending this conversation. Leia crossed her arms, looking away as Jin looks more flustered. I think Jin is liking me even more. Yay! More Jin love. Anyway, I need you to... he's awake. Leia, that was not called for. Oh, shut your trap. You keep wiggling your dick out there, might as well cut it off. Oh god, that reminded me of something. Quick story time. When I was in a trade school, when I was doing IT training, me and a friend, me and them would constantly chase each other around with wire cutters, saying, "You've lost..." Hang on, I gotta do the action. Turning this on. We would constantly chase each other with wire cutters, going, "You have lost pee-pee privileges," or "You have lost nipple privileges." They're not. Yeah, wire cutters. Yeah. I mean, they're not that deadly. Are they actually that deadly? Are they actually that Hey, I was 16 and a dumbass. They were like, oh god. Shit, I think they were like 19. I can't remember. I can't fucking remember. It was years ago. It's a wire cutter. Also doesn't help that we were kinda sorta in a server room. Yeah, we were also in a server room. And there was a lot of very sharp objects in there. Yeah, I'm not helping my case. Like I said, it was years ago. I never lost an eye. I did get body slammed onto a rock, but that's a story for another day. Leia made a snipping sound with her 2 fingers. Leo and Jin both grabbed their crotches and moved back a bit. I also had a weird feeling about it down there too. The chief is at the waterfall right now, so we need to at least finish one more wall today. Leo, you're working with me on the mapping. Can I just... not? Am I good? No, I'm good. Do my self-preservation instincts fail you? No, they're actually pretty good. They're actually really good. No, I'm good. Said, I am older and therefore wiser. I am older and therefore wiser. Now I don't do dumb shit like that anymore. I'm secretly Walter. I mean, you never saw us in the same room at the same time. I'm just kidding. It's not good. That was years ago, and I did deserve it. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Years ago, I did deserve it. I'll talk more about it in the Discord server after stream. Again, I just... not. Ugh. Ginny, help me. Please? Ugh. Fine. They'll work on that. I hate mapping. Good. Because working with you ain't really a well-done steak for me either. Are you two gonna be okay? Don't worry about us, bro. We just want you to get better. But I am! Jenny, what we mean is that you also need to talk to your man here. Huh? I mean, if you're feeling uncomfy, I can watch. No! No! Bad. You two better go before this idiot follows. Sorry, Leo. Me and Jin decided to leave things behind and fast walk away from the construction area. Once we got to the bridge, Jin stopped for a bit to look at the waters. Something on your mind? Nothing. Well, I'm still here if you want to talk. I sat down on the side of the bridge, patting the area to my right. We can also just relax here. Jin looks around for a bit before sitting down beside me. A loud thud makes the bridge shake a bit, causing him to look more worried. I'm not heavy, am I? I don't think it matters anyway, as long as you're happy, I guess. Silence again. I should maybe say something to break the ice. So, who do you think is a better builder, Leo or Leia? That's a bit hard. Really? Leo and Leia are really strong and can make foundations faster than me. Leo can do it faster, but Leia is more, messy. Messy? Ah, right. You mentioned mapping earlier. My mapping! I worked hard on it last night. What are you mapping exactly? The chief said we could do something to the waterfall. Oh, what is the plan? The chief told me to map out the waterfall because I've been there before. I didn't know what we will do yet, but I was already halfway done. Aw, I'm sure Leia didn't mean that to happen. They did offer to do it for you anyway. Just check on them later to see what they have done. Okay. Yeah. You and Leia are okay now? Yes, we talked last night about things, and we explained to each other what happened. Still may need more time to get used to me, though. So you two are better? With a bit of work, yeah. Jin's ears perk up with a smile getting bigger. Considering how Leia is very prickly around me, I wonder what Jin actually thinks about humans. Hey, Jin? Yeah? Do you like humans? Huh? Sorry. I guess that just came out wrong or something. I don't know what else to say and I got curious, I guess. I don't hate humans. My papa is, It's okay. I'm sorry for bringing it up. You do still like me after yesterday? What I think about you, Jin, is still the same. You having a different name or what happened in your past doesn't matter to who you are now. You're still the guy I really want to keep being with. Really? Yeah. I want to spend as much time as I can being with you. But you're gonna... I know. I won't be here for long, but I plan on coming back. Then... Eh? Take your time. Can I stay over with you? Huh? Wait. It's too fast! Maybe ask the chief first? Really? So I can? Only if he says yes. Jin's ears flap with excitement. He also has this big smile on his face. Fuck, he's cute. I should go ask the chief that when he gets back. I think I need to make more space in the storage house anyway. I can help you. I appreciate it, Jin, but let me do this. I don't want to keep being the small human to protect. I need to man up. Okay. Jin and I continued to talk a bit more about random topics. Heard to teach Jin about some crafting basics as well as while we wait for Gerald. Didn't take too long until we saw him emerging from the forest. Jin waved me by for now while he excitedly runs to Gerald. I go back to my home to start making more space. True Avarians are really big, so I guess I just need to make enough space for him. This is going to be a long afternoon. We're going to leave off here tonight. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, we're not. Jin seems to be taking a while. I am feeling a bit tired. Actually, I feel a bit tired the entire day. I wonder where Jin is. My body starts to feel a bit heavy, so I close my eyes a little. I'm starting to feel a bit hot. I want some cool drinks. I felt my body getting shaken up. I open my eyes as I try to wake up. My body still feels heavy as I start sweating. Yeah, I'm not actually going to do that. Asher, are you okay? Jin? What are you doing here? Should I call someone? I'm opening my mouth and I cannot speak. Jin leaned up and cupped my forehead. You're getting hot. Did I get a fever? How did I even... Here, let me help you. Jin carried me to the laid-out bed and tried to wipe the sweat on my head. Jin... Hold on. I'll call the elder. I grabbed Jin's hand before he can stand up. No... But... Can you stay with me? Please. I feel dizzy. Okay. Jin lay down beside me, making sure he is also comfortable. I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry for not helping much. No, you're doing fine. It's just late and I don't want to bother the elder. But you're having a fever! I just need some rest. I don't want to ruin the last day I have here with the fever. Okay. Jin held my hand tightly as he kept me by my side. He has a strong grip, making me feel a bit more comfortable. After a few more minutes, I start to fall asleep again. Before falling asleep, I felt soft lips touch mine. It only lasted a second before I passed out. Tomorrow is... And now we're actually going to leave off here tonight. Now we're actually leaving off. I'm going to try to outrun the ad. I'm going to outrun it. Stay safe. Have a good night. Fuck. And I will see you all tomorrow.